confused if it's working or not. You're sat in that seat with the Christmas cushion behind your head, I've just realised.
Oh yeah, and a Christmas jumper.
And I'm sat in my normal cutty jumper and my normal cushion. Looks really funny.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get this working.
Okay. Hi everybody. I hope you're okay.
So plan for today is we've got a nice little giveaway coming up, haven't we?
You know what the plan is. You were deciding.
Yeah. So
in your sleep.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, we've got a nice Disney Cruise Line giveaway coming up. Hi Kelly family.
Hi Kelly.
So we've got a Disney Cruise giveaway to do, and we just want to have a general catch up with where we've been, what our plans are after the cruise. We asked for a few questions on Instagram, so we've got a few questions to answer as well, haven't we?
Yep.
But first, I just wanted to go through where we are with videos, because we're very quickly coming to the end of the cruise now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So next week is going to be our last cruise video. That will be the debarkation day, which was a very sad day. And then after that, we've done a few videos. So we went to the Disney 100 exhibition in London, which was really good.
Yeah, they had loads of like really interactive things as well, like buttons you could press, earphones that you could listen to different sound effects on, and I think it was good for like all ages. Like you could spend hours in there reading every single piece of information, but also for young children that want to just kind of have a bit of a play and get around it a bit quicker, that there's lots of things for them to do as well, which was good.
My favourite thing, and you'll see it on the video, but there was a piece of paper which was meant to be the entrance sign above the entrance to the park, and wanted hand scripted over it and changed it. So I loved that part, and that was definitely my favourite part. So we got to push that out the week after next. Then we went to the Disney store while we were in London. We had to do that.
Disney store on Oxford Street. It's one of the only ones left now.
That's the only one in the UK.
Because they shut Edinburgh now.
Yeah, that one.
They used to do one in London and one in Scotland, and then I think they shut that one.
Yeah. So I was Dennis saying, how was Jasper?
Oh, he went crazy, Dennis. He goes crazy every single day when I come home from work, to be honest though. Yeah. Even if I just go to the shop for an hour and I come back, he goes absolutely mad as if he's missed me in his whole life. But he was super crazy, wasn't he? He was like barking, jumping, licking us, barking.
So yeah, we've got, obviously today we're announcing the giveaway. Then we've got to do next week debarkation, week after Disney 100, then Disney Store, and then we went to Primark to look at the Christmas stuff, so we'll do that. And then December the 10th, we will announce the winners of this giveaway. That'll give us time to get it shipped to you. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, we will ship it to you. So that will be our schedule. After that, video-wise, we've got a few room tours and cabin tours, so we'll probably push them out early in the new year. But in terms of big videos, we've not got much, and we're not going to video for the sake of it. As I said on the last live, we watched our videos back and we didn't like them. We could tell that we pushed it for the sake of it. And
I think we've not got any holidays planned at the moment. Well, this year at least anyway. So obviously because we're not going away, there's not really anything to film at the minute. So like we said, we have got a few things that we've already done, like the Disney 100 exhibition, the Disney store and things like Oxford Street. So we'll be putting those videos out. But then obviously ones they've done at the moment, we don't have anything unless we do go anywhere. I mean, we are planning on going to London the week before Christmas to see my sister, and we're going to go up the BT Tower again, like we did last year, and see Father Christmas, which we won't film at, but hopefully we can film like the Oxford Street Christmas lights, like the windows at Harrods. There's some really lovely things in London over Christmas.
Just do that live at the time.
Sorry, I'm trying to get close to read.
Hi, Amula.
Hi, Amula.
So yeah, we'll do that. But I feel like last year we videoed for the sake of it.
Yeah, I think we did Vlogmas last year, and we found it really hard because it's trying to find something to do every day, but then you're just doing it for the sake of doing it, and there's just no point. Like if we do something nice, you know, we'll film it. We've got Instagram as well, so we do put quite a lot on Instagram. Afternoon tea at Fortnum & Mason's. I know, I did think of that, Dennis. We did go to the ice cream parlour there when Matilda was younger, and she absolutely loved it. But yeah, I love Fortnum & Mason's at Christmas. It's
just me thinking this will be a nice cheap London trip, and then
but it's nice just to look around. Like last year, the whole front of it was like an advent calendar, and each day they opened a new window display, and it was amazing, wasn't it?
It was really nice.
And even around Covent Garden at Christmas time, it's just so lovely in London at Christmas. So many beautiful things to see, so we will try and get round. But like I said, with Instagram, we can do some short reels and things like that for you instead of doing like a full vlog. We always post lots of pictures on Instagram of what we've been doing and things like that, so you can always keep updated with us in that way.
Yeah. We've still not got the Christmas tree up.
No, it's only November.
Laura's away this week at pain management, so she might come back to it being up.
No, I like doing the Christmas tree.
But no, so yeah, that's where we're up to. That's our plans leading up to Christmas and then into the new year. We have got a holiday booked for next year. We're not going to go into it at the minute, but we're pretty excited, aren't we?
Yes, we do have a holiday booked for next June time, I think it is, for
Yeah,
the school
June.
holidays. Obviously after our disastrous
Dubai
Dubai holiday last year. We're not going to say anything at the minute.
No, we've just got to wait.
We're just going to wait. We're not going to tempt fate that we're going on this holiday after we got stung last year. So obviously that will be coming up in the new year. Well, not till May. So we'll have plenty of time to discuss it with you sooner and discuss our plans and everything that we've got for that nice holiday.
Dennis said Fortnum's is all you can eat afternoon tea as well.
Oh wow, I didn't realise that. That's a good one to go to.
I think most of them are in London. I know you got caught out at the Grosvenor, but I think a lot of them are.
Yeah, a lot of them are, I think.
But yeah, that's where we are. So in terms of what we wanted to go through, we've had a few questions on Instagram about the cruise, but if you've got any questions, feel free to put them in the chat as well. First thing was, what was our favourite thing on the cruise? And I'll probably go first. So for me, there wasn't one favourite thing. It was visiting all the different countries. And I didn't really rate Kiel, but other than that, I really enjoyed all the different countries. We loved Fredericia, didn't we?
Yeah, Fredericia was a beautiful
Skagen
place
as well.
Yeah, it's places that we would
We'd
never have
never
gone
go
to.
there.
Like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm being thick, but I'd never heard of Fredericia.
No.
I'd never heard of Skagen. You know Amsterdam. I've been to Stockholm before.
Yeah.
You've heard of Oslo. You've heard of all the big places, Copenhagen, but somewhere like Skagen and Fredericia and Kiel, it's not really something that you hear of very often.
No, somebody at work told me that Kiel have amazing Christmas markets. So
Oh yes, I probably think you probably hear
Yeah,
about it in
maybe
that
for
kind
that.
of context, like a Christmas market kind of style. But
Yeah.
in general, you don't really we'd never book a holiday there.
no, you do like weekend city breaks. You go to Oslo,
Yeah.
you go to, but yeah, the little places we wouldn't generally go to. Kenley family did not got much planned either. Polar Express just before Christmas, though.
I've heard of the Polar Express. That does look really good. It's where you go on a train, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've seen people that go on in the pajamas. Yeah, I think it was Matilda's friend in school. They went on in the pajamas, and like you just sit on the train in your pajamas, and you get like, hot chocolate, and Father Christmas comes and things like that. That sounds really, really good.
What would you say your favourite thing on the cruise was then?
My favourite thing on the cruise. I'm trying to think. It definitely was going to see all the different places. Because obviously you don't get a chance to see all them different places.
No.
Like I said, we'd never go to those places, and even the places that we did, like we wanted to see Amsterdam and Copenhagen and places like that.
Hi, Emily.
But you'd never just go to them by themselves, and I think like it was a great way of exploring more of Europe.
We're really upset
in an
because
easier
sorry,
way.
I'm interrupting you, but we've just seen that the Fantasy's sailing in 2025, which we'd heard on the cruise anyway.
Yeah.
But it goes to Greece again in June when we're same as the dream,
That's
but it goes in June.
I
when
really
we've
want to
got
go to
school.
Greece and Athens, and it actually goes from Athens. But it's when we're in school holidays. I'm like, no, why is it not going in the summer?
So the Greek ports have given that secret away
Yeah,
again.
but like I said, the cruise was really good. I think like the top things from the cruise was definitely the places that we visited. That was really good. The food was amazing. Like it's three. Well, more. You can have 5 courses if you want. You can have whatever you want any night. The food is just amazing, isn't it? It's so good, the food. And the shows are just, you like watching Broadway shows. It's like being in the West End.
I want to know,
It's
actually, you just reminded me. Anybody go on The Dream when Chapek was in charge? I want to know, was Chapek on the screen instead of Bob Iger at that point? If you've never seen The Golden Mickey's, you won't know what I mean. But I want to know, was Chapek there instead?
Apparently I asked about that, and apparently they don't do Sleepwalking Goofy anymore. Apparently they said they've stopped it. Apparently they stopped it because of COVID, and then I think they brought it back as like an ad hoc thing, and then they've stopped it altogether now. I asked, and another lady said she'd asked as well, and apparently they told her they don't do it anymore. It's really sad because I was really looking forward to seeing Goofy sleepwalking.
So I'm going to interrupt you, but I think I've just thought of one of your favourite things. Jordan Caswell.
Oh yeah, Jordan is it? Jordan Caswell. He was amazing. He's on Instagram. Follow him if you've got Instagram. He's a violinist, but I could just sit in that lobby every night and listen to him. Honestly, he's just, I've found him on Instagram since and play his music all the time. It's amazing.
Yeah, they had somebody on from Eurovision, but we preferred him, didn't we?
Yeah, and then the last night when we watched Believe, was it?
Yes.
He played just before Believe, and honestly, the atmosphere, it was amazing. Everybody like goes quiet as soon as he plays because he's so
he
talented.
was on the Fantasy a few weeks ago as well.
Yeah, he just seems to be going around. So if you see you on your cruise, please stop and like listen to him because he's honestly, he's absolutely amazing.
Hi Sarah and Lauren.
Hi Sarah and Lauren. He's just so talented, isn't he? And he doesn't just play Disney tunes, which is really good. He kind of played like Taylor Swift and all different kind of songs. Hi Anita. So to be like in the lobby and having all that atmosphere every night was just really, really amazing.
So sorry, I've told you what your favourite things were. What's your favourite thing?
I did say, I said going to all the different places, the food.
Yeah.
I can't think, everything.
Everything.
Just everything about it.
I don't think there was anything bad, was it?
Amazing.
Other than we covered the room situation, but other than that, there was nothing bad.
It was absolutely
was
amazing. Yeah. Everything. And everyone's so friendly.
Oh, thank you.
I
I got it from Liz at Shopping with Character. It was $23. Sleepwalking Goofy were the favourite bits of the cruise. Yeah, I'm gutted that we didn't get to see it.
I'm gutted we didn't get to see Sleepwalking Goofy. I would have loved to have seen it. We did see some characters wandering around though.
Yeah.
Ariel was popular at night time.
Oh, Ariel and Matilda were on first name terms.
Yeah, Ariel was.
Oh, there's the favourite thing of the cruise, Danu.
Oh yeah, Danu. Danu who works in the Mickey's Mainsail shop.
Yeah.
So it's like the very small section as you first go into the shop. She works behind the counter there and she made like a special connection with Matilda. It was just amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It got to the point where Matilda would go and visit her every night and I'd go in and go, come on Matilda, you're taking up too much Danu's time. And she's like, no, just go on, off you go Laura. I'm happy to have Matilda for a little bit. Off you go and have a drink, come back later for her. And it's not kids club, it was just in the shop. But she was teaching her how to use a till and everything and serve customers. So I'd go back and Matilda's there scanning all the things and doing the till and
she was just amazing.
She loved it. She was facing up all the stuff with her and
I wrote to Thomas Masloom, the director of Disney Experiences, vice president of Disney Experiences, who looks after the cruises, and said she just made the cruise. Matilda would have rather gone to see Danu than characters most of the time, wouldn't she?
And we did do the cast compliment, and we did put it on the sheet that you get given as well.
The officer in charge of retail on the last night, so pulled her to one side as well.
So we didn't just like email someone really high up. We did do all the other things as well. Yeah, but she messaged us on Instagram since and said that because of our comments, her leader actually read out the email that Ant had sent, and apparently they were all in tears. And a leader said, because you've got this great recognition, you can choose a friend and you can have dinner in any one of the restaurants any night you choose.
Or an internet card.
Yeah, or an internet card. So she took a friend to Animator's Palette one night.
So nice.
She sent us all the pictures of herself dressed up and everything, which was lovely to think that like that's made a difference.
I don't think we saw a bad cast member, but Danu was just head and shoulders.
No, she was just amazing. Yeah.
She really was. The other thing that we got asked for was top tips, so we've wrote them down, haven't we? You've got them wrote down.
Apparently you have.
So getting the earliest port arrival time that you possibly can do. Because we booked the Disney transfers and then didn't use them, which was a bit of a waste of money, but we ended up with boarding group 2. And we were on so early, we had so long to explore the ship, didn't we?
I think it doesn't matter, to be fair, it doesn't matter what time you get on the ship.
No.
But I think if you've got a short cruise, like a 3 and 4 night one, you want to get on that ship because that's your first day technically. Yeah. And if you don't get on the cruise till like 3 or 4 o'clock, you're rushing them because if you've got first dinner, you've then got to literally find your cabin, freshen up, have a little wander around and you're off for dinner. Where we got on the ship about, I don't even know now.
Just gone 12.
I was going to say it must be like 12:30 or something.
Yeah. Our port arrival time was 11, I think.
Yeah, so we had a long time. We did have a long time going around it and looking at everything. It was really good.
It was so worth it having the Disney transfers.
Yeah, you got on about 12, Sarah. Yeah, the same. It was just so much easier. It was so quicker.
Yeah.
I said because you just get such a good port arrival time and you get there so early and you just have like all that time to explore. And the rooms were ready quite early as well, weren't they?
They were ready. Yeah. Another thing that I'd say, if you're sailing from a hot country, take your swimming stuff. If you're sailing from a cold country, don't. But if you're sailing from a hot country, you can get straight into the pool.
Not a
Also,
hot country. Like we went from Southampton, it was warm. That's
yeah,
we went.
well, if
But
you're saying
it's-
that's hot,
if you're getting a warm day when you're getting on board, take your swimming costumes with you in a little carry-on bag, because you're allowed a carry-on bag. You don't have to hand over all of your luggage. You can have like a handheld suitcase or a small carry bag where you could just put your swimming costumes in it, and there is toilets on top deck where you can get changed.
top tip from me is learn how to climb upstairs before you get on board if you want to see the sailing away party. So I think I got in the lift twice the whole time. I very rarely
You
got in
did
the
quite
lift.
well on
But
the stairs, I didn't.
if you're going to see the sailing away party, you have to do the muster drill first, and then everyone bombs it for the lifts. So me and Matilda just went up the stairs and we grabbed a spot. We were up there really early, but then it just got
Well, the problem
busier
our
and busier.
muster drill station was the district lounge, which is really far down the ship.
Yeah.
So because we were almost at the bottom, I think that was level 4.
And we had to get up to 12.
And we had to get to 12 for sailor, but we don't have to go to 12, but we were going to the above
Yeah.
section, wasn't we? So we could look over the barriers. So obviously trying to get from 4 to 12, the lift was just crazy when everybody went
That's
out on the
another
muster
tip.
drill.
Unless you've got kids who really want, or you want to be part of the action, go to the deck above and look over the balconies. It's a lot less crowded. Anita says, how
Oh
are you
yeah,
feeling?
I'll talk about that in a minute, Anita, don't worry.
Okay. So we've covered that bit, haven't we? Sorry, I've wrote it down. So take magnets with you to decorate your doors. Everybody does it, so make sure that you do it, even if you've only got one or two. If nothing else, that first day or two on board, you forget where your room is, so have something familiar to remind you.
Listen, a top tip, I bought from like a pound shop, was it? Was it actually Pound Shop? Was it Poundland?
What was it?
The
Oh, the
magnetic
paper,
stuff?
yeah, Poundland.
Yeah, it was actually from Poundland, and it was £1 for like
sheets.
2 sheets of magnetic paper. Well, not paper, is it? It's like it is like magnetic, kind of like flat. And then you put that in your printer, and it prints onto it. And then I just cut round them, and then that just sticks onto your.
Yeah.
So it's basically like the little magnetic bit you get on the back of a magnet, like that black bit. So you just didn't have to peel it off or anything like that. You just literally photocopy onto the white side, cut them out, and stick it black side on. Yeah. And it was so much
it was
easier than buying loads of magnets
but
and
yeah,
stuff like that.
personalise your door, because then you know where you are. Something we learned, and we'd done GTY, we were very open that we'd done GTY to save the money. We got assigned deck 5 aft, and we were literally over the district lounge, and I would highly recommend do not book one of those rooms out of choice. Unless you're adults and you got to be down there, then you won't notice it. But because we had Matilda and we were in bed by like 10 every night, it wasn't the noise, it was the bass.
Yeah, it was
you couldn't
like
really hear
bum,
noise,
bum,
it was
bum,
bass.
bum, 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 till like midnight.
So
every
you'll
night.
have seen in the videos, we gave up the veranda to take an ocean view room just to get away from it, which was fine. We actually ended up with a bigger room, so
we weren't bothered,
it was
was we?
fine.
Because it was only somewhere to sleep at the end. That's why we did GTY, because we wasn't bothered where we were on the ship. It was just unfortunate we ended up above the club.
Another thing we learned on this cruise: take some magnets with you. Magnetic hooks with you.
Oh yeah, magnetic hooks.
Yeah, so we hung like the lounge flies and the ears on. It gave us so much more space.
All of the walls inside of your cabin are magnetic. A lot of people don't realise, think it's just like the connecting door and the cabin door. It's not. All of the walls in the whole of the cabin are magnetic. So I like put a hook over Matilda's bed, and she hung a bag up. I put hooks on the back of the connecting door, and we hung our jackets. I put hooks kind of near like the wall where the bathroom was, and we hung little bags and bits up there.
Put some hooks on the door frame and put fairing lights around it.
Yeah,
battery
the actual door.
lights.
Oh, I put ears as well. I hung all my ears on them. It was really handy to hang up your ears so that you could save space in the cupboards and things like that.
The other thing that I've made note of is don't plan on doing everything, because it's impossible. Pick a few things that you really want to do and do that. Don't rush to do everything, because you'll kill yourselves. I mean, you probably could do everything on a longer cruise, but it's a lot. So don't feel like you need to do everything.
We didn't go, Dennis, because obviously we had Matilda. We didn't go to the district. We literally went one night to Pink, didn't we?
Yeah. And then we planned to go back the next night, and alcohol got banned.
Yeah, and that's when alcohol got banned. Yeah, I think because there was a show, or like
there was always something to do.
Well, if it wasn't a show, it was a film. So like they played the Haunted Mansion movie. So one night we were at Haunted Mansion. Then there was the 3 Broadway shows. Then there was a magician one night that we went to watch. Then another night there was something off Britain's Got Talent, a juggler or something, wasn't it? We went to watch him. Then we had the Haunted Mansion, and Indiana Jones was on.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time, every night we were
doing something.
Doing something, yeah.
I think the only other tip for me is find the Facebook. There's always Facebook groups for the cruises, so find a Facebook group for your cruise and join that. You'll pick up some tips from there, and you'll get to know the people that you're on with. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
So you would just go quickly talk about your
you missed a bit out here. Take refillable cups.
Oh yes, refillable cups, definitely.
That's definitely something to take.
I bought some insulated ones that stayed hot and cold for 24 hours, and they were about, I think they were about 500-600 mils each, so they held quite a bit.
They're from Costco, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some Canadians that we made friends were like, "You've got those cups? They're from Costco."
Yeah.
But yeah, take them with you because they're really good. You only get free drinks on the top deck, so then you can take them down to your room and whatnot. You can put a hot or cold.
Yeah, so that's the only thing is you only get free drinks on the top deck. If you go into any of the pubs or lounges and want a soft drink, you have to pay for that. It's only the refill stations on top deck and during dinner service.
Much of a hardship, was it?
No, I'm just saying it's during dinner service you can have soft drinks. During breakfast at Cabanas there's like little smoothies and things, and the drinks inside Cabanas are free, and then obviously on top deck. So we just kind of like went up to top deck in the morning. Well, and after we'd been in Cabanas, I would go and fill our drink up and would take that out with us for the day.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing, like, you know, it can be expensive taking water and stuff in a lot of countries. So we just filled our cup up with fresh water and took it out with us every day. So it saved us money buying water and stuff like that. It was amazing, the cruise, Michelle. Honestly, we had the best time ever. I'd definitely do another one. Yeah. It was just such a great way of seeing so many different places, but you still had that base to come back to every night.
Staycation, hadn't we? So.
Yeah, we've only done the staycation before. We did a back-to-back staycation, but we haven't done any other cruises. And we've not done any cruises of any other companies, so we're probably going to be spoiled now, starting off with Disney.
Don't think we can have a cruise.
My mum was like, "Oh, come with us on a 2-in-1," and we're like, "Oh no,
no."
It's not Disney. Where's the characters? We like that.
So Laura's just going to quickly talk about. You've been in hospital for the last 3 weeks now, haven't you? So quickly touch on that, and then we'll get into the giveaway, and we will let people have their night back.
Oh, Tangled's my favourite, Dennis. Yeah, and I think that's the only thing with the Dream is only there's animators, but the other 2 restaurants are just not plain restaurants, but like on the Magic, you obviously have Tangled dinner show, animators, and then you have Lumiere, which is just kind of like your dinner. Whereas you still have a dinner show because you have Tangled dinner show. Whereas on the Dream, you don't have that. Enchanted Garden and Royal Palace are your plain restaurants, and Animators is your kind of show. Yeah. But the others all tend to have animators and a dinner show, whereas you don't get that on the Dream. It's not a problem.
Animators, though. We did the Crush and
you get Crush and you get the animation. Tangled the musical. Sorry, that was on the Dream, on the Magic as well. Yeah, because I've got a pin from it. Yeah, Tangled the musical is on the Magic as well. I loved that, Tangled the musical.
I didn't think Beauty and the Beast was great on the Dream.
No, yeah, we had Beauty and the Beast on the Dream. I think you're right, Dennis. I preferred Tangled, the musical, over Beauty and the Beast on the Dream.
The other 2 shows were great. Definitely.
Yeah, we had Believe. Yeah. And we had the Golden Mickeys. And we've never had Golden Mickeys before. That was really good, the Golden Mickeys. We all loved that, didn't we? Yeah, that was a great show. So I've not been in a hospital.
You've been on a hospital course.
Everyone think I've been really poorly.
You've got to give like a week by week. You've been keeping a diary, haven't you? So you got to do something on Instagram with it, but just to...
And little notes. So basically, I've been on what's called, I'm still on it to be honest, it's called a pain management program. So it's for anybody living with chronic pain. So my pain consultant recommended that he thought it was something that would be beneficial for me. It's been a long time coming because it's been like 18 months since I think I was first referred to it. It's good old NHS, which is fine because there's lots of, there's obviously lots of people. Yeah, and they don't do it privately. So I'm currently going to the Walton Centre, which is in Liverpool. It's the best in the country, isn't it? Did they say?
That's what the other pain management people do.
People on my course have said that as well. That it's the best one in the Northwest. So they have 2 kind of groups running. We have like a break room. Basically the breakdown of the day is we do psychology, then we have a break, then we do occupational therapy, and we have a break for lunch. Then we have like a talk. So we've had like a pain doctor come in, we had a medical doctor, we've had a talk off a specialist physio, we've had a talk off a special OT lady. And then we'll go in the gym for the last hour where we're doing like gentle movement exercises. Obviously there's lots of people there with all different types of chronic pain, I have fibromyalgia, as well as chronic fatigue syndrome. I've got like chronic widespread pain, I've got like bilateral knee pain, I've got everything, degenerative disc disease, all lovely things that just kind of join together to make it hard. Other people are there with other conditions. Some people have got a back pain, and it's more that's more just their back, that kind of is the trigger for them. But there's lots of people have got lots of different problems, but the main thing that connects us all is that we're all living with chronic pain daily, and we're all going to live with chronic pain for the rest of our lives, which is hard. That's the bit that I found the hardest. It's the acceptance of living with that, and how your life has changed as well.
Yeah.
I can't talk about it too much because it makes me really upset. I've cried so much this last couple of weeks, it's ridiculous.
It's never going to be fixed, is it? It's
it's nice, like, because a lot of other doctors have said, like, oh, it's in your head. Whereas they're not like that. They're like, it's not in your head. Like, your pain receptors are telling you are in pain. Like, there's acute pain and chronic pain. Acute pain is when you stub your toe or you break your leg. After about 6 months, you're fine. Your body knows it's healed. Whereas chronic pain, your body doesn't know that it's technically healed, so you're still in pain, and your body will constantly tell you you're in pain because your pain receptors of something's happened to them, and it's telling your body that you're in pain. So with fibromyalgia, it's widespread pain, so it's all over my body. Sometimes it's worse in other places than others. Sometimes it can differ. Sometimes I can be fine. I can have a whole day where I feel absolutely amazing and my pain levels are really low. Some other days I'm completely floored and I'm in bed all day because it's exhausting and I can't cope with it. But I found that there's a lot of good strategies that have helped us on this. I've made friends with some of the other girls, but basically because it's in Liverpool and it's 3 days a week, I have to stay in a hotel nearby. So it's like a hotel that the hospital have. So I stay there with some of the other girls in my group, which has been nice because it's been nice to kind of, it's hard being away from Matilda, really hard. And even being away from Jasper as well, that's what I found the hardest. But I know that this is what I need, so I have to just do it. And I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I'm in tomorrow. When I go tomorrow night, this will be week 4, and it's a 5-week program, so we're over halfway through now, and I have learned a lot. Like, I come home and I tell you, don't I? Yeah. And you've been telling me off. I'm like, oh, you told me you wasn't allowed to do that, or you told me you should be pacing now. So, you know, it has.
Yeah, it's been good.
It has changed my mindset a little bit. I know I've got a long way to go with accepting it and things like that, but it has helped. And like I said, I've had the girls messaging me over the weekend asking me how I am, and I've messaged them. So I think I've made like lifelong friends from it, which I'm really happy that I've got that support in those other people.
Yeah, definitely. So Dennis, yeah, we definitely preferred the stage show of Beauty and the Beast in Manchester, didn't we?
Yes, we saw Beauty and the Beast in Manchester. That was definitely better, which sounds awful, but it just was.
Coming on to happier things.
Yeah, so we can see I didn't know what else to say about it, so that's fine, just to give you an update.
Dennis said about homeopathic treatments and that they're going through all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, we've gone through everything, like, you know, medication can only do so much. These are the other types of things that you can do. A lot of it is around like exercise based. Obviously not like doing HIIT classes or anything like that, but gentle. It's like gentle stretches, building up your muscles again so you're not getting muscle wastage. You know, even though it's hurt, it's about knowing that it is going to hurt, but it's not doing us any more damage. So even if like we do something and it hurts afterwards, that's fine because we're not damaging ourselves. We've just got to kind of get used to it, and then it won't hurt after so long.
And then they said about FaceTime and Jasper. You FaceTime Matilda and Jasper every night.
I basically FaceTime Matilda every night, and I read, because me and Matilda read Harry Potter every night. We're on what we're going to do. We're on the last book now. We're going to have to find something else to read. We've been doing it for like about a year now, haven't we? Maybe a bit more than that, because we had a break for a while and read something else. But I read basically every night Harry Potter to Matilda, so I FaceTime her every night. And the girls are really good. They're like, go on, Laura, you need to go up and FaceTime Matilda when like we're chatting at night having tea. So she likes that, and Jasper like pops his head on the screen and looks around as if like, I can hear Mummy's voice but I don't know where she is.
Anita's saying having support of people with similar issues is important, and it is. This is the first time you've actually...
I've never like really met anybody, not like me in a sense, but I've never met, I don't know anybody that has a chronic pain condition. I don't know anybody that suffers with fibromyalgia or any of the other issues that I've got. I don't know anybody. And I think this has really, really helped because 2 of the other girls have got fibro as well. And we kind of do a lot of talking together, so I like that. Like, we've got like a nice little group.
Yeah, it is good, isn't it? And you got to keep it going afterwards as well, aren't you? Right, shall we do the giveaway?
We're on the giveaway now.
Yeah. So while you're getting the stuff, I'll talk about how we're going to do it then. So like I say, we're announcing it now. We will draw it on the 10th of December. There's 2 different ways of entering it. So we'll go run it across Facebook and Instagram. So you can enter both and it'll count as 2 entries. So on YouTube, what we want you to do is like this video, comment this video, and make sure that you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Yeah. On Instagram, make sure that you're following us on Instagram. We're going to put a post on about this. Like that post and comment on that post, tagging one or as many as you want, but at least one other person in it. And then if you do both, you'll have 2 entries. If you do one, you'll have 1 entry. Then on the 10th, I will put everybody's name into a random number generator.
Yeah, we normally like a number generator wheel, so we'll give everybody number and then we'll put it in the number generator wheel, and then we'll do it on a live like this, so you can see this is the person that's won.
And then we'll try and get it posted as quick
as we can, and hopefully you'll get a big nice little Christmas treat for you.
And then, like I say, it is worldwide. We will cover the postage. There's no issues with that. We appreciate everybody following us, so it's nice to give something back, isn't it?
It is. And we chose 2 things. We bought them on the cruise and we just thought they were quite nice things. So we've kind of gone for one more adulty thing and one more... Well, it's not adult. You can wear it as an adult, but it's a childish thing as well.
I'd wear it.
I'll show you what we got. Oh, thanks, Dennis. So basically, we got this in the shop. I thought it was just really cute. So it says, I'm having a Dory moment. I just thought it was really funny. So it's kind of like mesh at the back there. So I said to Melissa, you could probably wear it in the pool.
Yeah.
So it's mesh on the back, and then it's kind of like that there. It does say adult on it, it said. Yeah, it says adult on it.
How much was that?
Yeah.
For a hat?
That's expensive. They are expensive Disney hats. But you can adjust it as well. So you can adjust it. Like I said, it doesn't fit on my head at the minute because it's on the tightest setting. So Matilda tried it.
Even on the loosest.
It did fit mine on the loosest, and it fit Matilda on the tightest. Yeah. So like I said, you could wear it as an adult. Like I've got it on the loosest there. Yeah, it's really loose. So you can wear it as an adult or a child. So there's that one. Let's keep it demonstrate like that. Then the other thing we bought was this lovely handbag. This doesn't say if it's adult or kids.
Oh,
well, the price has come off that one.
Yeah, that was 40 something.
I just saw it in the shop and thought it was a really nice little bag. So you can see there. So it says, what does it say? Where Magic Meets the Sea, 1998. So it's got the crest there. It's got a nice flat bottom. It's double-sided. The handles are really, I'm trying to keep it for myself. The handles are really nice. The only thing it doesn't have a zip, but it has a popper. So it makes a really good like beach bag. It's a nice bag for going out in the day with, when you're taking your little stuff out, when you're on the ship, or even just in general, even in Disney World. And it also has, which I love, a zip pocket. So you can keep all your lovely valuables in that lovely little zip pocket there.
Zip pocket.
So you've got your lovely little zip pocket, and it's quite deep, deeper than what you think it is. So you've got a nice little kind of beach style bag, and to top it off, you've got your nice little Dory hat. So that's going to be our little...
So it's about $70 worth of stuff,
giveaway.
Isn't it?
It doesn't really matter, does it?
No.
We just chose 2 things that we thought was quite nice. Matilda wanted to give Munchkling things away.
Yeah.
Munchkling pens and things. I was like, oh, it's Munchkling pens, Matilda.
Oh, that might have been popular.
Maybe.
We've not really got onto that craze, have we?
No.
So again, to enter on YouTube, like this video, comment on this video, make sure you subscribe to us.
Yeah.
On Instagram, follow us, comment on the post that we're going to put on in the next 10-15 minutes, and tag somebody in that post.
Thank you, Anita. It's nice that, but I do like to give things away. I think it's nice just to like treat people every once in a while. We almost tend to do it when we come back off holidays, because I just think it's a nice little thing when you come back off a holiday, just to give something out. So we won't have a wall on for a while now because we're not going anywhere.
But when we do it, it'll be nice.
Yeah, when we do it, it'll be nice. Yeah. So like we said, that's our little giveaway that you are fully entitled. Like, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. We've sent lots of stuff to America, Canada. Did we send something to Australia once? I can't remember.
Something to India once.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. We've not had Australia yet. Any Australians?
Oh, we've not had Australia. I thought we had Australia.
No, we've not had Australia yet.
I'm thinking of Canada.
We need to find an Australian who can send us Tim Tams.
Yeah, I love Tim Tams.
We found them once in Harvey Nicks, and we don't shop in Harvey Nicks.
I was going to say.
There was a pop-up in the Trafford Centre, and we went in there.
We do have another holiday, Anita. It's not a Disney holiday, unfortunately.
I'm hoping there will be a Disney cruise next year.
Yeah, we're hoping we will do. We're not going to go to Florida next year,
Well,
so I think
we
we
might
can.
do for a cruise. Maybe.
Where are you getting all this from? We haven't even discussed this.
We've discussed lots of cruises. You just never take me serious.
We don't
really
know. We
want to
don't
do the
have any.
Alaska one.
We don't have any plans to go to Florida next year, though. If we do go on a cruise, it will be a European cruise or something like you said. Like we want to go on a Norwegian Fjords cruise.
Yeah.
It would be something like that. I do really want to get to Disneyland Paris, though. That is the one thing that I really want to do next year. We haven't been for ages.
I keep seeing Ever After Holidays putting on Hong Kong.
Would love a transatlantic cruise, Dennis, but they always fall where we're still in school.
So the one in October
dates.
next year, if you'd have had 2 weeks off school, would have been amazing.
Yeah. We literally said, right, we're going to do the transatlantic next year. It's in October. We'll get 2 weeks off school. We can easily do it. We're only getting 1 week's holiday in October next year.
Everyone we were talking to on the cruise, we were like, have you seen the
everything.
transatlantic? It's over Halloween. It's amazing.
We were
it's
so
half term."
excited for it, and then we realised we only actually get 1 week off at October, not 2, so we can't do it.
No, I don't want to do the transatlantic anymore, and I want to do Hawaii to Sydney.
Yeah, you want to do the big one, don't you? Which
Really
is
want to do
gonna
that.
be hard.
But again, we can't do that because of school.
No, exactly. So we'll have to just see how it goes. There's lots that we can do outside of school holidays.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to go to Castaway Key at some point. So like Aunt said,
And Lighthouse Point.
yeah, we would like to do one from Miami or from Fort Lauderdale or something at some point.
And the transatlantic next year is stopping at Lighthouse Point, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, just to rub it in a bit more.
So we do want to do things. I really do want to get to Disneyland Paris next year. I feel like that is a big goal.
Okay.
Next year, I really want to go to Disneyland Paris, even just for the weekend. We just haven't been we've not been since Matilda was 4. That's the last time I went because it was my 30th.
If Sarah's
6
still
years
on,
ago.
Sarah and Lauren have made up for us again
Yeah.
that often.
But we really, really do want to go. We tried to get there this year for the 30th,
Yeah,
but it
didn't work.
didn't work because obviously we had Dubai and then that got cancelled. Then we changed it to the cruise, and we just didn't have enough time or money to do it.
Things happen, don't
And we haven't got anything booked for Disneyland Paris next year. This is just like a pipe dream.
Lots of pipe dreams that we talk about. But I think that's got to be it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Unless
as I say,
anyone's got any more questions, but
next
I think
week-
we answer them all, I think.
I think so, yeah. Next week we're going to be doing the Debarkation Day, Sad Day, then Disney 100, then Disney Store, then Primark Christmas, then announcing the winners of this.
Yeah. So it definitely was a sad day, debarkation day. Matilda cried.
And we had a train that got cancelled, and yeah, there's lots of fun to come.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the train.
Two cancelled trains.
Yeah, we literally found out the train was cancelled the night before.
As we were leaving Bruges and lost signal, so couldn't do anything about it.
They do, Dennis, but the problem is I work in a school, so I can't take the time off.
I would happily pay the fine for Matilda.
Yeah, would happily pay the fine, and actually where we live in our borough, they don't fine people.
No.
I think it's more of a threat than actually doing it, because I know from other people that I've heard of taking the kids out of school in our county where we live, they don't actually fine. I think maybe if you got to a certain point of taking them out, they would maybe fine you. But at the minute they don't fine, it's just classed as an unauthorised absence, which I'd be happy to take her out for a week, because sometimes it's a life experience that she's never going to get, is she? I know, I'm not saying school isn't important, because I work in a school and it is really, really important, but I also think missing 1 week of school to go on an absolutely amazing family holiday, you're never going to get that time back as a one-off. I don't think that's a problem, but I can't take that time off because I'm stuck to the school holidays. Which is a shame, because that's when the prices get astronomical, which really annoys me.
Teaching staff should get discounts.
I really should.
Be nice, wouldn't it? Life
No,
experience.
exactly. It's a life experience. Like that cruise we did on the summer holidays, going and seeing all those. I mean, we went to the Anne Frank house in Amsterdam, and
That's
Matilda's
history.
now learning about that in school. So she's got all that experience now. She's took a diary in. She's stood up at the front of the class and told everybody about what it was like, because no one else has seen that. So it's such a good experience for her in life to
I
have.
don't think I'd take her out just to take her to Disney though. It would be something that was life experience. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. That's what she did, Dennis. Yeah, she absolutely loved. She was like, I know this.
I think we'll wrap it up there then, shall we?
Yeah. So thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week.
Evening,
Is it Sunday?
This.
I'm so sorry. I'm getting
Work
so
tomorrow.
confused with the date because I'm on this course as well. it's really confusing me. Like my days are like blending together at the moment. I'm really confused with myself. Work tomorrow, school tomorrow, then my paid management program.
Thank you, Anita. You too.
Yeah, thank you, Anita. Have a lovely evening. So bye for now, everybody. Hope to see you all soon and have a lovely, lovely evening and next week.